Hey everyone, thought I'd stop by for video 2. It's pretty windy out here, so I kind of have the camera in the van. Hopefully it's not going to be too windy or noisy here. So we're going to open the 6 lymphatic gates. This is something you should do every day, at least the first one up here, okay? And we'll get into that in a second. And then we're going to do 3 lines breaths. And then we're going to be doing the VU-A-E sounds, which helps reset the vagus nerve. Now, some of you may, well, we'll see what happens. All right. So this is a very powerful technique, the VU-A-E technique. So first, we're going to open the lymphatic gates, and that goes, I hold my fingers like this. One goes above the collarbone next to the neck, and the other goes underneath it. And we go back and forth 9 times. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if you have pain in these areas, be gentle. This is not about pushing really hard. 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do one more because I kind of lost count on that one. So then we go up behind the earlobe, above the jaw line here. I use 2 fingers. You can just work in that one area. The beauty of this is that I've worked with people with this, and their sinus is instantly drained. Had somebody with TMJ, all kinds, been going on for a long time. Medications weren't not working, and it drained it instantly. The pain went away instantly. Okay, then we get down that large muscle on the side of the neck right here. You got to remember, everything comes out this hole right behind here, right actually right where that lymph node is. And when they get swollen, it starts to pinch off your jugular veins, your nerves, everything. Again, I hope that's not too noisy there. So, if I can do this and maybe that help keep the noise down. I have no idea, but let's give it a shot. Come on. Let's give that a shot. And hopefully you'll still be able to hear me too. So that was gate 2, okay? 1 is right here, right, Karen? Largest lymph node in the neck, right behind the earlobe, above the jaw, okay? And I use 2 fingers, we pull that down. I just went through that, but okay, that's gate 2. We want to pull that lymph right down into this gate 1. All lymph in the whole body has to come to these 2 points right here. So it's extremely important that you get these gates open. And when it travels from the bottom of the feet, it has to travel up through gate 6, gate 5, gate 4, gate 3 to get to gate 1. That's how important it is that we open these up to drain our head, because our head creates a lot of toxins. Oh, and it needs to be drained down into this. It only has to travel that far. So that's how important it is to keep that, because we use so much energy there. There's so much going on in the head. It's important to drain it. All right. So gate 3 is right where your shoulder rolls into your chest plate. There's a little groove right there. And we just rub that, and then we get underneath the arm. And the chest. Try to keep your fingers between your ribs. Okay, and we're going to do a little more advanced today, which we're going to do the bottom of the rib cage. Really important. This gets very little attention. So get it right in between the ribs and get right in there. If it's sore, be gentle. That's just stagnant lymph. Could be a lymph node that has a little congestion in it. Okay, we want get all this tissue moving. Okay, and then we'll go over here. Again, it's right where the shoulder rolls into the chest plate. If you can't feel it, don't worry about it. You can even tap on it like that. And just this movement will pull it. Okay. And then we go under the arm. We move all that tissue, get that stagnation out of there. Again, get right down into that lower part of your rib cage. Okay. So, you can feel it in my arm. Because it's waking you up. You know, your whole nervous system is going, yippee. So, it's always fun to do this. Okay, so gate 4 is under the solar plexus. Again, if there's a lot of wind, I apologize. I'm doing what I can to try and keep it from getting us. It kind of shifted after I stopped. So we're going to put our hands on our lower part of our rib cage. We want to feel that expand. If your rib cage, that's why it's a cage, if it's stuck, you get stuck in your ways. You get stuck in life. You can't take a deep breath without having issues. And that's because this whole area is so congested, and maybe the trauma of your past stole your voice, and this is all stuck in here. So you want to keep doing this, even if you can only do a little, even if it's only, okay? You want to keep doing that and exhale everything out. So gate 4, inhale through the nose. And exhale. And when we exhale, try to touch our belly button to our spine. Not possible, I know, but that's the idea. Okay? We just start going straight down, right to the belly button. Vagus nerve mostly lives right here. So we want to get that baby going. The veins and the nerves around the belly button are insane, and they get congested, or they can't flow the way they're supposed to, then big trouble, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. We want to get all that stuff out, get rid of it. There's no set thing on this. I just do this because you're massaging your internal organs and glands, and then we tap, and this tap sends a vibration through the liquids. 2/3 of our liquid is right here. So it sends a vibration through the liquids, and it starts breaking up dense tissue, starts bringing circulation. If you hit like that, guess what comes to the surface? Stem cells. I'm not saying you should hit your stomach like that. That's not a good idea. And you can go right around to your kidneys. This whole area. The back comes around this way. So we have to keep all this nice and loose so that the blood and the lymph can travel through here. The nerves, when they get where there's inflammation, so the nerve is running through something, right? Well, if it's really tight, it pulls on the nerve back and forth, and that's what makes it hurt. And when we loosen that tissue up, the pain goes away. This is another thing the Master Cleanse does that's so fantastic. Gate 5, groin. And we turn our hands in and go right in to the legs. You can rub, you can do whatever you want, but you got to get all this tissue moving. There isn't any tissue, no matter how old you are, that can be stagnant. We have to move it all, okay? Now behind the knees. This is gate 6. This is where the blood and the lymph in the back of the knee comes up, and the blood and lymph goes into the knee here. So you can rub it, or you can tap it, or you can do both. All right. So the gates are open. 3 lion's breaths. We do a lion's breath in through the nose, hold, and when we exhale everything out with our tongue all the way out, and we tap. We're tapping on the meridians. We're opening the gates. All right. So inhale through the nose, head back and smile. Lion's breath, exhale. I'm going to find a place to do these inside too. So when days like this, it was this way all night last night. Inhale, head back, smile. Lion's breath, exhale. The toxins are heavier than the air, so they settle in the bottom of the lungs. That's where most of your oxygen and blood transfer takes place. Oxygen goes into the blood, mostly in the lower part of the lungs. If it's already full with congestion, you're not getting enough oxygen. Inhale through the nose, head back, smile. Lion's breath, exhale. All right. Hopefully that's waking you up. Now we're going to do Vu-A-E. So the Vu, and we're going to be tapping on the sternum. This is also, what we've been doing is turning on the vagus nerve, which is rest, digest, and heal. So you may feel like you need some rest after this. All right. So I'm just used to tapping my body all the time. So, all right. Now we're going to take an inhale through the nose, and I'll just show you. Okay, so and we go. Boo. You can use one hand. Ooh, ah. Now when we get to E, we're going to make our eyes really big. All right? This is a kind of a freak thing. We want our neck tense. See? We want it tense, and we're going to tap on it this way. Any way you can. It feels like I should be doing it this way. Okay, which is, well, we'll get into that in another video. All right, so Vu-A-E, all one breath. All right, and if you find yourself getting tired doing one, just do one and work your way up to 3. All right, so inhale through the nose. Freaky, I know, but if you can't have fun with stuff, we shouldn't be doing it anyway. Okay, now we're going to breathe in and out through the nose for a little bit, just to settle back down. But you can probably feel the vitality coming up. The energy is rising in your body. It's so cool to do this. All right, here we go. Inhale through the nose, hold. All right, one more. Just breathe in and out through the nose for a second. This helps you rebalance. All right, here we go. Inhale through the nose. All right, love you guys. It's really windy. Hopefully it's not too much in the microphone there. Probably is, but I will see you in the next video. Hopefully either inside or where it's not quite so windy. All right, later.